Since day one of me starting this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel has been associated with my pure love and passion for the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. And this video is basically me informing you guys on my first thoughts on How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yes, How to Train Your Dragon 3. It's out. It's do you want to know something? Do you honestly want to know something? And I never thought I would say this. Never. But when I walked out that screening earlier tonight, do you want to know something? Best film I've ever seen in my life. This guy right here does not disappoint in the film. Hiccup does not disappoint in the film. Astrid does not disappoint in the film. Everything a How to Train Your Dragon fan like me has wanted in a How to Train Your Dragon film, any fan fiction, anything you've ever wanted to happen in this franchise, it all gets resolved in this film. This is the best animated trilogy that's out there. Pure and simple. Now, I know a lot of people regard Disney and Pixar's Toy Story trilogy as the perfect animated trilogy, but that's soon to become not a trilogy anymore, so I don't really count that. How to Train Your Dragon 3, this is an ending. It's not like Toy Story where it will go on to span spin-offs and sequels. No. This is it. This is the ending. I'm not going to do any spoilers. This isn't going to be a spoiler video. This is just my pure thoughts. I mean, I literally just got back home, like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. And yeah, these are just my initial thoughts of the film. One of them being, I loved it. It was certainly more emotionally compelling and action-packed than I initially thought. Like, without giving anything away, the film literally opens up and you're just thrust back into this world. Like, the opening of this film, I did not see the film opening up like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was like, am I watching another film? Like, literally, like, you know, like the previous two How to Train Your Dragon films have opened up with, you know, this is back, like, this film doesn't do that. It's like, what? I mean, it does it a little bit later on, you know, like, the first opening 5 minutes, but it does do the this is Berk and all that, and you get the great, nice shots of Berk, and Berk has changed a lot since the other two films. Like, there's this new dragon utopia, you know, it's been a year since How to Train Your Dragon 2, and yeah, and Hiccup's really filled in this role of chief, and you know, him and Toothless, they're still best buds, and him and Astrid's relationship is so good and well, just like it's always been. And oh my god, this film was so good. Like, honestly, I kid you not, like, you know, I know a lot of people message me and comment on my videos saying, why don't you talk about How to Train Your Dragon? Why don't you talk about How to Train Your Dragon? Like, where's the dragon videos? Now, granted, yeah, that's true. I have not done a How to Train Your Dragon video in what feels like years. But that's because just simply due to, I have a lot of other commitments in my life. Hence why, not just I don't do dragon videos, but hence why I don't do YouTube videos as a whole anymore. There's a lot going on in my life. I don't necessarily have the time to film and edit like I used to. You know, I have a lot more on my plate these days, which makes it harder to film and edit. But I knew I wanted to do this video because these How to Train Your Dragon films are special to me. And they're special to a lot of people. And hence why, that's why this is literally the greatest film I've ever seen in my life. It literally, it blew my mind. It literally, I can't think of a film where, you know, going into it, I was like, I think I know how this is going to play out. And then you watch it and you're like, yeah, some of the things, you know, are kind of predictable, but there's some things that happen in this film where I'm like, wow, like, I mean, let's talk about the visuals for a second, right? The visuals in this film, holy god diggity damn, literally you can tell the animation quality is so advanced. I mean, just like with How to Train Your Dragon 1, and then How to Train Your Dragon 2, they used the new Apollo software, you know, which we saw with, you know, the big Drago battle, and then with this film, the animation is just on a next level basis, like, it is top notch, like, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Like, even when the film first opened up, it literally looked like something you would see in a live-action film. I was like, what? Like, literally, the animation is amazing. And there's a certain scene in the film, without spoiling it, but it's in the trailers, so if you've seen the trailers, you know what it is. It's Hiccup and Astrid riding on Stormfly, and they're going through the hidden world, and, you know, all the bright colours, and I kid you not, when I was watching that scene, a tear rolled down my eye. I was like, this is gorgeous, this is perfect, this is literally the colours, the music. Oh my god, John Powell does it again. Like, I mean, the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, it's known for gorgeous visuals, great character development, and great character moments as a whole, and its soundtrack. I mean, the soundtrack in each How to Train Your Dragon film is just spot on. It's amazing. I mean, you know, and it's coherent, which is great. And I kid you not, this is the greatest animated trilogy ever. I mean, I know I've already said that, but I can't say it enough. Dean DeBlau, you did it. This guy, right? This guy, you're thinking, right, the first film, How to Train Your Dragon 1, amazing. Can't top it. How to Train Your Dragon 2, you're like, mate, that was another level. How to Train Your Dragon 3, there's no way you can top the first two. Well, guess what? This fucker did it. He actually went and just topped both of those sequels, or both those first films, and literally, I mean, you watch the third one and you're like, there's so much happening in this film because they've got so many storylines to wrap up, such as the whole idea of Hiccup and Astrid getting married, and will they, won't they? And that's a big theme of this film, and it's just overall, it's just amazing. It's a wild ride. Like, literally, you go and see this film, you will not be disappointed. And I kid you not, without revealing any spoilers, the last 10 minutes of this film, last 10 minutes, if you do not shed a tear, then you are pretty much dead inside. I kid you not. Like, literally, I struggled to see the ending of this film because my eyes were so watered from the amount of tears that were coming down on my face that I'm gonna have to see this film again. I'm gonna see this film again. Like, literally, mate, I think I'm gonna have to see this film at least 2 more times. Like, this is, like, so far, I know we're very early on in 2019, and I know there's a lot of other films coming out, like Avengers and all that, but this, to me, right now, is the best film of 2019. Best film of 2019, and it's going to be very hard to top. Very, very, very hard to top. There's a lot of films coming out this year which I'm excited for. It Chapter 2, it was my favourite film of 2017, so, you know, challenge right there. Obviously Avengers, you know, everyone's excited for the Avengers. And there's just loads of other films coming out. Like, it's a good year for films. But so far, this is my #1 favourite film. Not just of 2019, but my #1 favourite film of all goddamn time! So yeah, guys, this is my initial thoughts. I'm going to do I don't even know if I'm going to do a full-on review. I mean, I've pretty much done that just now. I mean, this was just meant to be an initial thoughts, but I feel like I've covered everything that I want to cover in a non-spoilery review. I mean, I'm going to probably do a spoiler review at some stage, but I want to, you know, I want to let the wave ride a little bit. I want fans to go out and see this before, you know, all the spoiler videos coming in, because I don't want to ruin it. And honestly, I'd hate it if this was ruined. I mean, and there's so many Easter eggs in this film as well. If you're a really hardcore How to Train Your Dragon fan like me, there's references to even, like, the short films that they released. Like, I mean, minor spoiler, alright, minor spoiler, but it doesn't, like, affect the story whatsoever. There's a scene where Hiccup is building, like, a new, like, retractable fin for Toothless so he can fly on his own whenever he wants to. I won't reveal why, but yeah, but basically that happens, and then Astrid goes up to him and is like, you tried this once before, didn't you? You know, it's like, he didn't want it. Boom, reference to Gift of the Night Fury. I was like, what? They're referring to the short films? Holy shit! I was like, what? And then there's like other references to the second film and the TV show. So if you watch the TV show on Cartoon Network or Netflix like I did, then that's amazing. It's just, if you're so sucked into the lore and just, you know, the franchise as a whole, you get a much better experience. But even if you don't, even if you just watch the films and you don't watch, or you don't read the books, or you don't watch the TV shows, or you don't watch the little, you know, direct-to-DVD short films, whatever, this film, you can just enjoy it as it is. Like, even if you have not seen the first two films, I reckon you can still go into this film completely blind and still enjoy it. And still shed, like, massive amounts of tears. Maybe not massive amounts like I did, because obviously I'm a massive fan, so this meant a lot to me. And it was kind of an end of an era, really. But yeah, like, this film right now is just, it's the best film ever. I can't think of another film that's made me laugh, that's made me cry. Like, this film, I've never cried at a film this bloody much, because not only is it a satisfying ending, a sad ending, a really exciting ending, but it's the end of an era. Like, this is it. After this, it's wrapped. No more Dragons TV shows, no more Dragon films. And that's a good thing, that's a good thing. I mean, all good things come to an end, and, you know, like, that's always been my mentality, whether I've been reading comics, whether I've been watching a TV show. It gets to a certain stage where I'm like, you know, enough is enough. If this thing has a satisfying ending, that's good. That's good. You know, but, yeah, this film, this whole trilogy, the way it interwoves, the way it connects, the way it just, everything clicks. Like, as soon as you see this third and final chapter, you go back and watch this first film, you go back and watch the second film, and you just, everything clicks together. It is the perfect trilogy. The perfect animated trilogy. And Toy Story could have done that. Toy Story could have just gone, yeah, we told a really good story of Andy when he was younger, and now he's grown up, and he has to give up the toys. Boom. But no, Disney were like, well, we can milk this for a little bit more. And boom, what do you know? Look, there comes Toy Story 4. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they couldn't resist. You know, Pixar, they're known for their originality, but God damn it, Disney just loves that dollar, don't they? But yeah, but no, DreamWorks, I have full respect for them. I have full respect for Dean DeBlau, because, I mean, they could literally make another one, but I don't want them to make another one. And you know what? I don't think they will make another one. I think they're going to keep this as a trilogy. They're not going to Shrek this. They're not going to Madagascar this or whatever. They're not going to, you know, be like the Madagascar films where they spin it off with the penguins. It's not going to be like Shrek where they do like 4 films instead of 3. Should have ended at 3. Yeah, this definitely is the greatest animated film trilogy of all time. Maybe even arguably the greatest film trilogy of all time. And that's saying something. Like, you know, I'm a fan of Star Wars, Planet of the Apes films, Dark Knight trilogy. There's so many film trilogies that I'm just like, that's the greatest trilogy. That's the greatest trilogy of all time. But this might just be the greatest trilogy. Like, the way the characters grow up, the way you see their characters develop, and you've got like the TV shows, you know, if you want to see more character development. Oh god, this whole thing. And you know what, I'm sad that it's over, but you know what, I'm accepting that it's over, because like I said, it's the end of an era. I started watching How to Train Your Dragon when I was just finishing secondary school, and I watched it all throughout sixth form college. And now, finally, a bit like Hiccup, you know, I'm 21, I'm starting to become an adult, you know, I'm sort of not able to do a lot of things that I used to be able to do, you know, which might sound depressing, but that's just life, and that's what this film reflects on. You know, as you get older, things change, you know, nothing stays the same, and I think that's something I've learned in life. Not just this film taught me that, like, life itself has taught me that. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up now, because this video's gone on way longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, so this has been my How to Train Your Dragon 3 non-spoiler review. I'm really sorry if I've just sort of gone balls to the walls, like I'm not making any sense, like if I'm just, thoughts are just coming out left, right and centre, but literally this film was just the dog's bollocks, as they say. Literally, I'm still in shock, you know, that's how good this film was. Like, I'm recording this video right now, but literally even before I turned the camera on, I was just sat here for a good, like, 5 minutes, just like, what do I say? What do I do? Like, there's so much I can go into detail about, but I don't want to spoil it for the fans. I really, really don't. So yeah, go out and see this film. I mean, if you're watching this video and you're a Dragons fan, if you've subscribed to my channel in the past when I've done Dragon content, you know you're going to watch this film and you're going to love this film. You're going to want to go see this film once, twice, 3 times, maybe even 4 times. I might see it 4 times. Yeah, but no, tell me guys, if you've seen the film, comment below, what did you think of the film? No spoilers, don't spoil the film. I've already had someone spoil a little detail of the film for me earlier last week, which I was kind of bummed out about. But yeah, so don't be that guy, don't spoil it, but just comment below, what did you think? Just in your non-spoilery terms, do you agree with me? Is this the best film of all goddamn time? Is this the best animated trilogy of all time? I certainly think so. What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to have a discussion with you Dragon fans, because it's been a while. It's been a long while. But yeah, anyway guys, I will see you guys whenever the next video I do. I have no idea when that's going to be. But yeah, go and watch How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Go watch it. It's a good film. It's a good film. It's a good film. And now we part ways.